Okay. Certainly, as soon as we have more sectoid corpses, by all means, we're going to supply it.
Contact detected.
And there's a large scout, and it is even landed. Wow. Super lucky for us. That's exactly what we were looking for. Bad news, it's going to mean that we are going to fight 9 aliens here. Good news is we are having a realistic chance of capturing some of them and also their weapons. So I'm currently thinking of how we'd like to do this most efficiently. 6 hit points. So one of the things that I'd like to do is give him an arc thrower. That's a given. I was always a big fan of also having my support to carry an arc thrower, but that would drop him down to 10 HP. He's the one with the medkit, so I guess I can't afford to do that. Would be nice if Lieutenant Sue could carry it. Probably not going to work out either. Well, anyways, let's capture both the the outsider and another alien. I guess I'll just play defensive with my support, so that should be okay. Let's get a second arc thrower going here, right? UFO landing site. Certainly, we'd like to launch the mission. Alright, so that's 2 chances to stun an alien.
Contact detected.
And the equipment looks quite fine. Let's go.
Strike 1. We're heading to South Africa for this one. And we need to get down there fast. Reports indicate the UFO set down in a sparsely...
Alright, so that's one of the maps that you will often find in month number 5 at landed UFOs. There's a certain advantage of it because we do have a lot of cover here in the woods. The disadvantage is really that it can become quite packed of enemies from time to time, I suppose, meaning that a lot of them will engage you at a time. And since it's a landed UFO, the real difference between the normal maps is that they could come at you and that they are even willing to go and fight you.
That's affirmative.
So I guess that's something that we should take into consideration. Like, they could approach us and they could try to kill us.
Scanner's up and running.
Well, that was not the best battle scanner that I've ever thrown.
Solid copy, Commander.
Направляюсь на точку.
Good, let's go on.
Okay. Alien object in sight. Heading out.
I had a lot of fights around this high ground here. And I do remember that the aliens were very keen on taking it in some of the times that I played this map.
On my way.
Есть, выполняю.
Yes, sir. I'm covering that area.
So that's a pack of mutants. And if we play it smart, we might be able to capture one.
Hostile spotted.
Alright, so they were taking their positions in quite some distance. Let's try to reduce their numbers just as much as possible for the moment. Okay, that's one. Disadvantage of not having the disabling shot at the moment is
Roger that.
that they do have some good chances to get to drop some shots on us. So instead, what I am going to do is I'm going to take a very defensive positioning here.
Moving. Reloaded.
That's going to mean we are receiving some smoke grenade with additional upgraded defense capabilities. Good job. That should be fine for most of them. I'm willing to hunker down with her.
On Overwatch.
Still have 2 more Overwatches left, that's fine. Just want to give her also the option of full cover plus the smoke. And let's hope that they are approaching, which they aren't. Taking a peek here, I could go for one of the Overwatch shots from their side. Okay. So let's get this guy down. Oh no, really? Not even maximum damage. That's a bummer. Well, the chances of him killing him right away are slim. So instead of now going all in, I took a shot that was okay. It's Overwatch.
I'm on my way.
Let's retain the ability to further Overwatch. It's fine. She'll just hunker down. And everyone else is in full cover at least. So that should be okay. I'm willing to sacrifice the melt if needed, but I want to capture one of them alive. Currently they are very far away, holding their positions, not really doing much, I guess.
Scanning. Yes, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye. Scanning.
Я пошла. Начинаю наблюдение.
I'm on it.
Still trying to bait them out.
Quiet. Did you hear something? New contact.
Oh, really?
Target is still standing.
The stealth mode shouldn't work because there's like one of the battle scanners working for us.
I missed the target.
Good, so that's only one more mutant, two more mutants alive, one heavily wounded, one still full of HP. The disadvantage of these drawn-out battles is it is really tough to capture one without disabling shot. You would need to get the guys that could theoretically perform the capture into range, which usually means that you are running into the danger of completely being torn apart from one of the plasma shots. So that's only partially an option, I guess. I could use suppression, but mutants still have quite good odds in breaking the suppression. Flashbang grenades could help here. Could. I wasn't taking them. Okay, so that's an unfortunate circumstance. There is a bug, at least that's a reproducible glitch, I suppose, where whenever the Seekers are triggering in their round, and they are at the very borderline of a battle scanner, they try to keep using their stealth ability. Sometimes it clears after 1 minute, but we now already waited 2 minutes, so I guess that will mean to restart the game. Not a big fan of restarting, not to the slightest extent, but as you have seen, the game froze, so I guess we need to redo this turn and hope that it will not reproduce the bug. Seekers are really strange as opponents. They follow their own game logic. The AI is very much focused around getting the strangle going as much as possible. So I guess in order to not bug them this round, let's maybe use the battle scanner more into this direction, so it is not immediately
Getting a better look.
it's not immediately on the edge when they trigger. Okay, so that's where the two are. I'm deliberately not going to attack them right now, because I don't want to use the knowledge from the last round, just to now have a better chance. All I want to do is get a fair get a fair game going, and something which is not bugging out. So that's the contact. Hopefully this time oh, my guys are bad. I don't know. That's really bad. Only one hit. Well, 2 hits, but none of which were lethal at this moment in time. Instead, the mutants advance with an aggressive double move. I like it. 2 times a double move. I even start to like it more and more. Wow, such aggression. That could even mean that we have a realistic chance of capturing them. Good job. Yeah, we are in range. That indeed was a very promising round. So let's not screw this one up. We have a couple of shots here, and just want to make sure that we are careful in what we are doing, I suppose. So that here would be a single kill for the guy that still has full health. We can't taser him anyway, so I think that's also what I'm going to do. That shouldn't kill him. No, very good. So that's number 1. I like it. Still, if our sniper is kind of an option to go wherever he's needed and shoot whomever.
Dead and gone.
That's the first Seeker. Now let's take a very, very close look here. Wow, it would be so good to capture him as well. Don't want to be greedy though. That would be optimal in order to take cover there. Let's go for the half cover here. And let's give it a shot. So tasty. 90%. Good job.
Now we can begin preparing for the interrogation.
That'll give us a huge advantage in heavy lasers. Super promising. The question now is, shall I just suppress this guy? That would be an option. Like suppressing him, which will mean that this is the only reliable shot that he could take, and it'll give him some disadvantages for all the proximity, which is less than a 50-50 for him. This one here would already be less than 10%.
I'm on it, Commander.
I don't know, I mean, there's still one Seeker on this side.
Выхожу.
but only with 2 HP, and I want to make sure that at least the backline is covered accordingly. So I guess I'll go for this play. Hopefully it's not too risky. Maybe he'll just hunker down.
Alien contacts are withdrawing.
Let's hope he's not breaking the Overwatch and killing himself. Oh, he was trying to break it via a shot, but I was in solid cover. Okay, I'm going to start with him because he still has 3 charges on his arc thrower.
Hope this works.
Of course, the 90% failed. Right, but there is always a second try.
Roger that.
Well, I guess not always, but at least this time.
Light 'em up.
Wow, good job. So that was really profitable.
Enemies in sight.
This, however, was a little bit problematic, I guess. 3 thin men. And he's standing in the open. I don't like it.
Moving out.
Я пошла.
Target confirmed.
Okay, we do have only limited Overwatch shots here.
Наблюдение.
Moving to Overwatch.
Still don't want to get to let him take a shot.
All systems remain
Wow.
operational.
Come on. Very good. One more shot on him. Maybe the Overwatch of our mech. Come on, mate. Good job. So that's one more down. Okay, let's first and foremost start by cleaning up the aggressors as much as possible. And this time I don't want to just shred at them, I really want to try to get rid of them for real.
Stand clear.
Which is fine, so that's just one more pesky thin man.
Heading there now. Headed there now.
And to really withdraw just as much as possible, but still retaining our option to perform Overwatch shots and to take smart cover here.
Heading to that location.
I guess cover's more important than
Headed there now.
than taking Overwatch.
You're good to go.
Ясно.
Okay,
Буду
so that's an Overwatch shot. I'm okay with him taking the last Overwatch shot as well. I am not very happy with him in half cover. Let's hunker down. Means at least the two of them are in full cover here. Interesting, our support is the only one who theoretically has no immunity against strangulation, so they are going for him. Maybe we can use this also in our, to our advantage.
Affirmative.
There are two more of the Seekers and one more Thin Man currently.
There now.
Поняла вас.
I'm on it, Commander.
Alright, so that's full cover reload. Let's reload him as well. A little bit of an Overwatch. Reload, reload,
Hostile targets. Got it covered.
and Overwatch.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, so let's slowly advance here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Спешу.
Solid copy. Aye, aye. I'm on it. Commander. Scanning.
I guess it's another, yeah, exactly, Watcher that is going to, Seeker that's going to appear. Usually they'll come every 2 rounds now. It's one more of them. So if they are invisible and there's no combat going on, they'll approach you every 2nd round. At least that's my experience so far. Okay, so that was an indicator that the Thin Man is near. Probably just out of line of sight. Maybe somewhere around here.
Heading there now. Heading there now. Welcome.
Лечу туда.
Okay. Roger. I've got my eyes on you. Now. I'm covering that area. Overwatch.
There's no need to speed up now, both of the melt canisters are lost, but like I said at the beginning, I prefer capturing a mutant over getting more melt at this stage in the game. We are okay on the amount of melt that we currently have. We certainly could use a little bit more weapons. I mean, that's obvious, isn't it?
Going there now.
Я в пути.
Headed there now. Heading to that location.
Okay, none of my guys are a one-shot.
Roger that. I'll handle it. Overwatch.
All of them could take a hit of a light plasma rifle. Going to go for the main entrance.
Aye, aye.
Okay, so that worked. Let's just advance a little bit further. That's okay. Good. So number one, let's get the guys into position.
Есть, выполняю.
Headed there now.
On the move.
Confirmed. Closing on target position now.
Ready to engage.
Reload or overwatch if needed. Let's take another round of reloads afterwards. Oh, interesting. Guess I should have seen that one coming.
Cover my flank. They are positioning to flank us.
That was the only guy who wasn't immune to strangulation.
Этот готов. Не выйдет. Нечем стрелять. За дело.
Who could now heal himself. I really want to top him off to 10 HP, get rid of the strangulation effect as well. Because the maximum crit from the light plasma rifle could be 9. Everyone else is above 9.
I'll handle it. Ready to rock.
Good. So I guess it's one more thin man. And afterwards it's just like the outsider, and that's about it.
Moving out.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'll put my money on the thin man being on top of the UFO currently. But I didn't want to use my mech to go up there and one-on-one him, because chances for a reaction shot are just too high.
Roger that.
And then if I'm unlucky and not close enough, that'll just mean he's losing health. So the thin man automatically will drop down if we are getting too close to him. There will be a lot of overwatches to greet him. Yeah, he's on this side of the UFO. And that's also certainly where we would like to engage him.
Moving out.
Affirmative. Okay. I have a scanner.
Yeah, he's in the next room probably.
Something out there.
There we go. It's just a matter of time until he'll decide to completely ambush us. Okay, so now that this side is clear, I have a certain preference in
Affirmative.
going also to the other side. Now, since this is clear, let's just get into position. There's no more triggered pack. All of them are dead.
Understood. Moving out.
What I really want to do at the moment is capturing the outsider, because that will mean that we are
Okay.
being able to build the skeleton key, which will give us a huge flexibility in the macro game in case our panic level somewhere will exceed what we can compensate by satellites, or even a country which is already satellited is panicking. Then we'll have a very, very decent chance in reducing the global panic by just raiding the base at once. So that'll be a huge advantage.
Heading out.
Usually I'm
All over.
much earlier trying to get the skeleton key.
Solid
But I mean, if there are no UFOs, you have no chance in getting the skeleton key, right? It's as simple as that.
Overwatch.
He's in his
The
little
alien flight
central
computer
here.
could prove to be extremely useful in our own research. Please take great care in
So we do
returning
have a
to the base in
90%
one
chance of
piece.
getting him alive. We unfortunately do not have 2 shots at him
Position confirmed.
because his arc thrower is already empty. But I guess 90% should do it.
Спешу.
Heading there now.
Moving to position. Moving out.
Let's also use the sniper because his pistol shouldn't kill him in 1 shot, but it should deal 4 points of damage rather.
Scanning.
If possible, we'd like to get him to 1 HP because that'll maximize the chances of capturing it.
Contact.
Alright, here we go.
Осторожно, они сдвигаются.
So he's our backup option in case everything else fails. We'll take the sniper, get him into position. Alright. Wow. 5 critical.
Accomplished.
Okay.
It is always reassuring when our troops return from an operation unscathed. I just hope we can recover more of this meld substance in the future.
I know it wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research.
We do have
Not
2
only
alien
can we
grenades, that's
interrogate the
good.
subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology. Impressive work indeed. Preparations
Good.
in the containment facility are...
Let's do the autopsies. That's good. And let's interrogate him. Plasma weaponry, research credit earned. Thanks a lot. So that'll be only 13 days for plasma rifles. I guess that's worthwhile. These here are nice as well. I mean, let's think that through. Plasma rifles, good. Definitely a positive aspect. Skipping lasers are complete. Probably not going to work out. Now going for alien computers and the power sources will net an advantage for us because we could then go for Elerium and then for Titan armor. But that's only 13 days, and we even got the research credits.
In times of war, there's always a leader, a general, someone giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is, what sort of power or authority does it take to control such a vast range of alien species? What incentive do they have to follow through with this plan? The foundry is already warmed up. I'll make sure to notify
So we
you
do
as
have
soon as
enough
production is
alien alloys, at least to, yeah, equip all of our fighters with laser
Dr. Bowen's
weaponry.
interrogation technique certainly is efficient. You'd never know it by looking at her, but that woman is an alien's worst nightmare.
Good, we definitely need the money right now. So that's going to be 1 pistol for our sniper, 2 of them for our support and assault, 2 of them for our heavies. That'll be for our mech. Arc throwers are okay. Got the implants as well, that's fine. And let's try to get more laser cannons. That will net us 2 laser cannons per continent. Which should be enough to bring down large UFOs. Alright, so with our soldiers, I'm still thinking. Usually that is the moment in time when I start building up the remaining forces and get more and more of the rookie guys in our ranks. But I feel we are still so much behind the technology curve that the only thing carrying us at the moment and still helping us to survive is the huge amount of skills that our troopers already acquired. So I'll skip the training part for now, and instead I'll try to first of all survive this month accurately and then slowly start to build up new forces. The covered ops missions might be an exception, but let's wait for it first.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders. Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Okay, so that has been the satellite brigade. 10 more days. We do have enough room to launch all of them. Yeah, that's nice. And Russia is at 1 panic, which means no matter how the abduction missions will turn out, we'll definitely survive this month without losing a single country. That's good. Let's go for the covered ops.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Questions really, do I need to take her as well? What would be the alternative? We could start to build up a new sniper. Probably not the worst idea. There are some decent squaddies as well with good aim, and he certainly is a very, very nice heavy. So maybe we'll take him on board as well. Yeah, let's use him, Martin Neumann. Make items available. Alright, Martin, this is your chance. Let's get his loadout ongoing. Okay, very nice. In these missions we do not need the arc throwers, so instead I'm going with alien grenades.